Hello everyone, Cliff here, and I'm back in my shed. It's just after Christmas. I often get asked about the coin ring making, about how the tools will perform with an arbor press. I used to have an arbor press. I went to rake it out the other day and found out it was missing. My shed got robbed about 18 months ago, and that was one of the casualties that I've only just realised is gone. But anyway, my children bought me a new one from Axminster for Christmas. I did, although they bought it, I ordered it myself, and it's here. It did come before Christmas. I thought I'd do a review, unboxing it, putting it together and using it for coin ring making. The first thing I'm supposed to say is that I ordered it, I think it was the 20th of December or 21st, just before Christmas anyway, and it came in less than 24 hours. I think I ordered it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on one day, and it was in my house at about 3 o'clock the next day. So for delivery they get 10 out of 10. Ordinarily I would order stuff directly from Axminster. I've used them quite a bit in the past. On this occasion I bought it through eBay. It was 56 quid, £56.25 I think. I'm not expecting the sort of Jones and Shipman quality from a £56 tool, but let's get it out of the box and have a look at it. It was not a bad finish actually. I thought the finish on it would probably be a bit worse than this, but don't look too bad. A little shimming there behind the obviously there's a bit of an adjusting plate there. Teeth on the rack don't look too bad. This is the handle and the operating mechanism here. Not made of fantastic steel or anything, but for 56 quid you wouldn't expect that. But the important thing is whether it works or not, I suppose. I'm just going to have to get a little Allen key, because that's held on there with an Allen key. Right, I've got an Allen key and just put this collar on here. All seems to work alright. I'll zoom you in a bit. Right, the only problem with it is you've got these two nuts and bolts here to put a bit of tension on the ram, and this one's had a wallop, it's bent. It's not the end of the world. Got two on the front as well to put a bit of tension on the ram. They're alright. I mean, I can pull out and straighten out, it's not the end of the world. But I've got two bobs here. I've annealed them. I'll put them in a punch tool and see if we can punch hole in them. I've got a 1963 2 bob and a 1966 2 shilling piece. And I'll see if I can punch a 10 and a 15mm hole for them. Right, I ain't got this fixed down to the bench. Nice couple of bolt holes in it to fix it down, but right. Oh, blimey. Well, I've just moved it. I'll give it a little pull, and with the handle as it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that through there, particularly as it's sort of up in the air, the handle. So I've put it in the vice on my bench, and I'm just going to pull. Pull one of these rubber, there you go. So I'll pull one of these rubber, zoom out a bit, hang on. I'll pull one of the rubber ends off of the handle that come with it, and I'm going to slide this bar off of my old hydraulic press and see, get a bit of extra leverage on it. Right, not having much luck with that. Just tighten this up in the vise a bit more and try again. So far that is very unsuccessful. Right, I'm going to have to bolt this to the bench, I think. Right, I don't know if this is going to help, but I've clamped it just on the back of the bench, and I've got the extension bar in it. It went through then, but it does take a bit of hanging on. Right, get my hammer and knock that out. So eventually it did manage to punch a hole in the with a 10mm punch. But it did take quite a bit of bearing down on it. I don't know why I took that out. Right, and the right way. Right, if I can find the there's a 15mm punch. Alright, let's give the 15mm while I go then. That's bending the bar. Has actually managed to bend the bar, so I'm going to put it through there so it will straighten that bar up a bit. Well, I would say this does not do the 15mm hole. I mean, I'm sure if I put something else on here and pulled it, it would do it, but that's too much for the 15mm one. I would certainly not recommend using that for punching the 15mm holes. I mean, having said that, it's very nearly there. I'll just give it another couple of tugs and see how to do it. Perhaps I'll take that one. Alright, so you can do it. That ram came down on the top of that and damaged that though. So it will do it, but it's certainly not easy. Maybe it was on a firmer bench and everything, but as far as being a portable thing to take to fairs and that, great for, I mean it'd be fine for shaping the ring and the rest of it, but punching the hole through it does take quite a bit of an effort. A bigger bar of course would help, but it does have to be clamped down. And even this bench, I mean this bench isn't fixed to the floor, it's just one I move about. Clamped on it, it made it a lot easier, but took a fair bit of effort. Well, I should give it a try. TTF spray looks like it's getting near the end of its life. Certainly no problem with the folding. Let's get a little metal cone and give it another one. Oh, yeah. Certainly not a problem with the folding, although you do have to put a fair bit of effort into it. Not as good as the hydraulic press, without a doubt. For making things, for folding and that, if you were at a fair and you didn't want to take your A-frame, it'd probably be alright, but for the same sort of money I'd stick with the hydraulic press. Even if I was doing fairs, I think I'd rather cart that about than do it with one of these. It's got its place. It's nicer to use, I think. When you're actually in here, you seem to have it. It's nicer to use. You're right on top of the thing, but certainly wouldn't be recommended. It will do the job. It will punch the holes. It will bend them, but I think you need something a little bit more substantial to do it. If it's what you've got, you can get on with it and it would work, but I would definitely go for a 6-ton A-frame hydraulic press. But handy tool to have in your workshop, and for the money, you can't knock it. So in conclusion, I would definitely say not the ideal tool for punching the holes, but I just went ahead and did a little bit more work on these two rings, that just a bit of shaping. Definitely gives you a little bit more control over the shaping, I would say. A lot harder work than the hydraulic press, but probably gives you a little bit more control. Useful addition to your workshop if you want one. I'm not sorry I bought it. I mean, for what it is and for the money, as far as just being a little press goes, it's okay. I don't think the bar is long enough, the bar that comes with it. It's started to bend as well. I don't think it's particularly great material, but if you get a bar over the end of it and give it a bit more, gives you a bit more leverage, it's easier to use. Anyway, that's my tuppence worth on the Axminster 1-ton arbor press. Make your own minds up. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.